do?
Artist.
Artist.
Right?
I'll get that for you.
Does that pay well?
No,
No? Well, why do you do it?
because it's the only thing I do. It's the only thing I enjoy.
This is Starbucks. Let me get the door for you.
A little bit. Jim Rose gave me a few tips on marketing. He told me to lie.
Okay, so give me some eyes.
He told me to call radio stations and call newspapers and make up false reports about my art. Say it's more controversial than it is so that you get press.
So give us the first
You guys
line.
going to Starbucks?
The one I'm going to use? I haven't.
Let me get that for you.
I don't really think I need to lie because my stuff's pretty controversial already. I know what to expect.
Yeah, what's that?
Anything and everything.
Check the brake. Check the road.
Just when you get comfortable with something, it changes.
I never put a kid's shoe on.
That's bad. No, that's good.
It's alright.
We have a documentary called Rubber Tramps, and it's about people that live in their vehicles up and down the coast of California, featuring Ken Kesey from the Merry Pranksters with some old road footage of Neil Cassidy from their bus tour in '62, chronicled in the electric lead acid test. This is one of our posters right here.
That's me.
What is that about?
This is about a legion of superheroes defending the world.
Some mafia got bungled, and some innocent people got the money, and then a chase ensued, and comical, new twists.
And we got Abe Vigoda. Everyone thinks he's dead. He's
And he's not. He's funny.
he's funny and he's alive and he's well and in chump change. These are my cheesettes and they're freezing their asses off.
It's about two dependent orphans. One's a criminal, one's a folk singer. Sort of there's adventures on the road around America. It's sort of a parable about yin and yang.
It is a parable on the yin and the yang, and it is a great movie and possibly some of the best music you've ever heard, and it'll definitely get your mind thinking.
Yeah.
Come check it out.
Get your mind thinking.
Hey, I heard you're in a movie. Here, this time. Linked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Waking Life.
Waking Life?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, you're gonna like
I
it.
just-
I know that you're gonna like Waking Life because it's a film that makes you want to live.
Yeah.
It's like you come out of that film and you just want to live.
Yeah.
And I know that that's your kind of film.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
That's inspiration.
It's a simple truth, but it's just obvious to people like us, whoever we are. I'm not sure,
It's all
but
about the present tense.
what other kind of movie would you want to be in, other than the ones that just want to make you live? Yeah.
Hey,
There'll be plenty of people that be like, "What the hell is going on?" But there'll be some people that will get it.
yeah, sure. Just like the cruise.
Those are the people I want to be with on Friday night.
Just going to see movies, trying to get inspired, trying to get the fire going again, 'cause you need to. No, I haven't lost it, but it comes and goes, so.
Why?
Working in isolation, you have to have a lot of drive and self-discipline, and sometimes you lose your way, so trying to
Have you
get
lost
back.
your way recently? What is
A little bit. A little bit of loss of faith in the whole system.
Why is that?
Because I wrote a script that I think is really great, and a lot of other people think it's great, but no one's given me any money to make it yet. So,
What did you need?
I can make it for as low as like 100,000. I don't think that's so much to ask. They're going to get a good film.
What's your film about? What's the script about?
about the interconnectedness of human life, and it's about finding the spirit that we've lost in contemporary America. Actually, there's a lot of, in Waking Life, which I saw today, there were a few of the philosophers ranting on about things that are very similar to what I'm dealing with in my film Chinese Baby, which are, just basically the corporate takeover of the planet and what it's done to us.
Well, as a producer, you see, I think the misapprehension a lot of people under is that producers are, I can say, are not looking for a good script. Moving. Producers are looking for, for a story or a character that inspires them, or is larger than life, or is, they're looking for conceptual things. They're looking for you're looking for something that it's then the producer's job to turn into, a good to great script.
Access to talent. That's number 1, 2, and 3. And then commercialism, so you're not going to sell it, which means the usual thrillers, action films, adventure movies. Dramas are hard, musicals are impossible, westerns are impossible, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Because somebody's repeated it too many times.
Movies that appeal to us haven't changed since the beginning. It's basically the script, how psychotic is the director, and is it something that we can sell? And that doesn't necessarily mean sell, it means can we figure out a way to get it made for the kind of money that will end up, maybe turning a little profit, but basically not bankrupting anyone. Those are our the three killer rules.
And do you want them more psychotic or less psychotic?
Depends on the material.
The opening line is about Lorca. It's a quote from Lorca. This is one of his, one of the things that he really wanted to talk about was this quote from Lorca. Life is not a dream. Beware, beware, and beware. And it's from Poet New York, I believe, which is one of my favorite books, because that's in the 9 months that Lorca lived in New York and was tortured. He hated New York. He's a great critic of New York. And the only reason he went to New York was because Walt Whitman. Because Walt Whitman had cruised New York. That's the only reason. He didn't know anything about New York when he went, except that Walt Whitman had been there, and that was good enough for him, And as a Spaniard, I think he was just completely offended or taken aback by the avarice and the practicality, New York is such a landmark of practicality, even the way the streets are laid out. I think as a Spaniard, as a dilettante, he just couldn't, he had no idea what he was walking into. So I thought that was a cool way to start a monologue on the Brooklyn Bridge, And even though Linklater never said to me, I want to talk about this quote, he just said, I want this quote in the monologue. I felt like that's what makes him a great director. He didn't have to be specific. He just said, let's start with that quote, and he knew that somehow we would be walking through the neurosis of Lorca. Hi.
Good to see you.
It's great to see you.
Oh no, it's great to see you.
I don't know. I think it's pretty great to see you.
We went to see you, and then we went to see you again because we love you so much. And then we went to New York looking for you.
Oh my God!
And to take the tour.
So that you can bump into me in the mountains.
And to listen to you, and how lyrical you are. You're like a poem, a song.
I'd like to serenade you.
Oh, you already did. I loved it. Thank you.
Thank you.
So is that done for you?
That's very good.
Okay.
Where do you want me to look? At the white card?
Just talk to me.
I'll just talk to you.
So, if you were given $30 million on February 1st, what would you do with it to make movies?
To make movies?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'd probably have about 3 movies that I'd make. For anywhere from one at about 1 at about 7 to 10, and then the rest of the money into the other. And if I got it February 1st, I have 3 that I could do before the Screen Actors Guild strike. So I'd do one of them. Probably I'd choose among the 10 or 15 movies that I'm hotchkeying with.